Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yay. Today the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Stay fabulous, figure better, and bless. Okay. Let the people praise you, oh God. Let the people praise you. If you're new here today, my name is Yay. Okay. My evangelism is flexible. That means I get to look and dress and talk like this because I am a chosen vessel of the Most High God Himself. So there is no barriers. Okay. Um God's saying today that it's prophecy. His prophecy will be fulfilled. Okay, especially people who are going through spiritual warfare, especially in family and friends and in the workplace and school and okay. So God is saying, know a fool when you see them. Believe a fool for know who they are. Okay, believe them for what they showed you the first time around, so you won't spin the block again. God told you stop spinning the block. They showed you who they are. Let them go. Let God deal with them. Let God deal with those who you can't deal with. Okay, it's not your problem to worry about how they're going to get, karma or anything else. Okay, you have to worry about your own salvation only. Okay, God said there's always going to become a warning before destruction. Okay, He said, I will warn you, but if you do not listen, I cannot save you. Ye are of this world, and I am not. God is above, and He sees all, and He will warn you. But if you do not pay attention, okay, and if you're receiving confirmation, and if you do not pay attention to what He's already told you through me or any other true prophet of the Most High, then there's nothing He can do to save you because you made your bed and you lied in it and you laid in it because you like it. Okay. So we're going to be reading Ezekiel 36:11. Okay. Follow with Romans 4:21. And we're going to be reading Zechariah 8:5. It's saying that God will save you from unnecessary pain with great mercy. It's prophecy. Okay. Solace that God gives you. All right. Promises of restoration and prosperity of the land of Israel, both the people and the animals. It's meaning that God will make the land teem with life, exceedingly its former state, and ultimately revealing his power and authority. He said, I will make you as fruitful as you were before. This signifies the restoration of the land and its former glory, where it was a reproductive and fertile place. He said, I will make you prosper more than before. This signifies a promise that the land will not only be restored to its former state, but also experience a greater level of prosperity than it had ever been known before. Then you will know that I am the Lord your God. Okay? This concluding phase emphasizes the ultimate purpose of God's action and recognition of his sovereignty and his faithfulness. It highlights that the restoration of the land will be a testament to God's power and authority. Okay, so God is a redeemer of time. He's saying that it's prophecy twice. And if you get that confirmation that it's prophecy, that he's going to do exactly what you have been praying for that he's going to do, he going to do it. Okay? Because it's prophecy. It was already formed, already planned before you asked him about that specific thing. He already knew that you was going to ask. So he already made a way and he went before you to have that handled. So when you did ask for that prayer, it was already handled. You understand how good God is? Okay, listen, let's continue. Okay, let's read Zechariah 8:5. For people who love truth and peace, okay, listen, it says, and the streets of the city shall be filled of boys and girls playing in the streets thereof. Okay, the cities of the land shall be fruitful, plentiful. Okay, in Genesis it says, y'all shall multiply. All right. So God is going to provide everything for you. Okay, you don't have to worry about anything. That specific prayer that you told God is on the way. Family members may come up against you, okay? But God will right the wrongs of those who cause you hurt. God will always deal with the ones who you told him to deal with because you gave it to him. You did not lean on your own understanding. Okay. And people who lean on their own understanding don't get to keep God's rewards because they did not listen to God. They forfeited the blessing that could have been theirs for trying to destroy you. That's where destiny swapping comes around. Okay, that's when people in your families come up against you, trying to attack you and hate you. And God remembers what they have done since you were a child, especially a chosen vessel. Okay, when you understand and you grow up, and these people that treated you like pure, mere crap, okay, understand that half of these people are not even on this earth anymore. And that's just facts. Okay, and because they treated a child of God so horribly, and people who treat a child of God so horribly even have stuff happen to them, which is God's intervention in a nicer term of God's wrath, because you do not want to be on the other hand of God. Okay, I would like to stay on the good side of God, but nobody wants to fall in the hands of an angry God. Nobody. Okay, listen. Ezekiel 36:11 speaks of a future where the land of Israel will be renewed and filled with life, surpassing its past glory, and where God's power, faithfulness will be clearly demonstrated. God's going to show you who God is because he's not playing. The chaos that these people try to give you, okay, the wordplay, the ruin of the repetition, trying to make you lose your life, the jail time, the mental ward, trying to make you feel like you're going crazy when in reality you are not. God uncovered the rose colored glasses. Okay, those rose colors, the on your glasses, yeah. He wiping them off so you can see the real people or how they are. So let him do that. Okay? You're not crazy. It's just the people that you were around. Always remember that. You're not crazy. It's just the people that you were around. And people who have spiritual eyes understand that to exact spiritual psychosis in this world, what they call it out here. Okay? But God is revealing to you what is really going on. God is a revealer of secrets. So when you ask him and pray for him, when you fast, when you humble yourself in front of God and you tell him what's wrong, Lord, I cannot handle this by myself. Lord, I don't know what's going on. He's going to tell you because he always answers his children. But those who continue to be disobedient, there's going to be consequences for it. And God's not a man that he shall lie ever. Okay? And he does not like that he has to do these to his children, but in order to do these to his children, to for order for them to be disciplined through his ways, he has to show them who God is. Okay, so answered prayers and rest, you can rest. It's prophecy. What you have told God, he gave you that confirmation through anybody and anything. That means it's coming. So just wait. Do not rush God, because as I was doing my prayer walk yesterday, he said, slow and steady wins the race. Like the rabbit and the turtle, slow and steady wins the race. You know, I love having a relationship with God. Like, I love it. Like, okay, listen. He's saying answer prayers and rest. Okay, prayer for in distress is Psalms 143. That's the prayer for in distress. Speaking and seeking God's help. Okay? When you want to seek God's help, you pray Psalms 143. He's saying wisdom, comfort, and knowing what's going on. Okay? Protection from harm, divine justice, God's favor, receiving true justice, which we talked about in Zechariah 8. Okay? And God always remembers his prayers. God always remembers your prayers. God always remembers his promises. God is good. Okay? And we talked about in Jeremiah 26, Jeremiah was chosen by God before birth to speak to the nations because he told the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay? So it saddened Jeremiah when the people in his country did not listen to God because the devil was a liar. And anybody that tries to prove God wrong will be dealt with because God is truth and you cannot go against God's truth. The devil is a liar. Okay, he is a father of all lies, which talks about in John. Listen,